Hey guys, it's Aussie Dan again. We're going to talk about the all-in-one SEO plugin today. Just going to go on a quick walkthrough, take you through what it does and how it can benefit your site. It's really easy to set up. I'll show you how we're going to do it. Okay guys, so I'm at my WordPress dashboard and we're just going to go through the all-in-one SEO pack. So what we're going to do is we're going to go add new. I know you can see it here, but I'll just take you through the steps. We're going to go add new. We're going to search for the plugin. So if we type in here, and that should come up there. There we go there. So what we do is we just click the install now button and that'll download that, and you just click activate and I'll show you that has two locations. You go settings, plugins. You can access it here. So you can SEO settings there, or the other one is up here. So if we click on that, that'll take us through into the settings. Now it comes with the standard settings pre-checked, so I just recommend that you just leave them as it is. And this here is what they call the meta tag or meta description. So this is what Google will show in the search results when they index your site and people search for your site. So in this section here, you're best off putting your best keywords in. So the keywords that you're really targeting, because when someone searches for those keywords, Google will like it and know that it's for you because it's got those keywords in it. But if it's got the exact keyword in it, Google actually bold it as well, so you'll have a better chance of standing out than the other ads out there. So it's a really good idea to make these really keyword active, and keep it under 60 characters and 160 characters for the description, because otherwise it doesn't work with Google. They only have a limited amount of space that they allow. You can choose. So I've got a blog, so I disabled this. But if you've got a static home page, you'd enable that instead of your home page as a blog role. This is automatically filled out, so you can just leave that. And you can choose your options and whether you want it to display here. I don't choose any of those because I don't need anyone going to my landing pages. They can go from my website. And I just do the posts and pages there. These are just plugins, and it doesn't really matter for me. And you can add. So if you go here and you go to your Google code, you can add your Google tracking code into here, which is the UAO code. If you click on the question mark, it'll tell you about it and take you to the documentation, which will walk you through the whole process as well. Or you can read below this video. I've got a bit of a how-to guide there as well for you guys. And you can update all your Pinterest and your Bing Webmaster accounts there as well, and your Google Plus profile. So it all helps your SEO if you have all these registered. And I went through and did all this, but it seems I'm going to have to do it again. I'll send a push save. Good on you, Dan. Oh, sorry, that's the Webmaster Tools. The Google Analytics ID is down here. So in your Google Analytics, they'll give you a HTML code that you can paste in your header. But all-in-one SEO makes it really easy. You just copy your code, it will be in your account. And the good thing about this is if you ever change your theme, if you copy and paste the Google Analytics code in the header and you change your theme, you got to go and redo that all over again because the new theme deletes all of that stuff out of it. So if you have it with the all-in-one SEO pack, it's always there no matter what you do. So that's really handy. And these you'd only check if you didn't want Google to index your site. So definitely leave them unchecked if you want to get listed on Google. So if you're wondering what everything is, just push the question mark and it'll tell you. So this is if underneath every page and you edit or post, it'll come up with that all-in-one SEO section where it'll come up with that meta and the meta head title and the description that we spoke about up here. And you can enter a custom one of those in for each page. Now I recommend you do that and don't do the auto generation one because that'll just take your first couple of lines and enter it in and it won't be keyword specific. So it's better to come up with the titles and tags yourself. And another thing, you got keyword tags. I've got that disabled these days because it used to work with SEO, but now Google doesn't really look at that anymore, and it can sort of affect your site the other way if you go on and put all these keywords in, especially if they don't relate to your content, because Google's all about wanting good content that people are going to enjoy, which you'll understand because you've searched for Google, and if you're searching for something and a whole bunch of nothing comes up, you're going to get the shits. So Google doesn't want that. So you just scroll down. So I've got that disabled, as I said. Now there'll be Google has a whole lot of other, all-in-one SEO has a whole lot of other features that aren't activate, that you will have to activate. So you got the sitemap and the social meta. So you can activate them and go through. So if you'll go to sitemap, you go through and you can fill out all your details and tell them which pages you want to map. And it'll go ahead and automatically generate a sitemap. So if I go here, it'll bring up my sitemap. So there it is there. That's a whole bunch of gibberish that makes no sense to us, but it's perfect English for Google. And Google love sitemaps. And that'll get you, if you need a sitemap to get listed in Google, so that'll definitely help you out there. Same with the social meta. So what that does is when you post something on Facebook, or you share something on Facebook, the information that comes up in the picture, you can choose how that comes up. So you can decide whether it wants to take the first image, post it in your content, or you can use the feature image. So you can control what comes up in the on the Facebook app when someone shares your content. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty handy. You can also have the description and figure out how you want it as well. Same with Twitter as well. So that's a good feature there. And then you've got the bad bot blocker. So that's just any Google bots or bots that come into your site and aren't behaving themselves or they're corrupt. That'll stop them from messing up your site. So that's good too. So you can access all. If you go to the feature manager, just here you can't see what I'm pointing at, obviously, and you'll see all of these will all have activate and you'll just have to click activate and they'll show up here. So if you go to the all-in-one SEO, click feature manager, you'll be able to get all your sites. Now it suddenly got really cold and I haven't put a jumper on, so if I'm a little bit shaky it's because I'm cold. So I should have probably put a jumper on before I started this video, but it's too late now. So there we go, and then you can do a video sitemap, but that's a pro option. So they've got a pro package, and they'll have a whole bunch of extra stuff that they'll include in that, but you'll have to pay for it. So you might be worthwhile. It's definitely worthwhile upgrading if you want in the future, but until you start making money, I wouldn't worry about paying for anything until you've set your affiliate campaigns up and started producing an income, and then you can focus on improving your plugins with premium plugins and whatnot. But I'd stay with trying to stay. Sorry, I'm trying to stop my phone from ringing. I would stay with free for as long as possible, as long as it works for your site, because you don't want like hosting. If you go free hosting, it can be really slow, so you really want your site speeds up. So that's very important to have a really quick load time. So Google really likes that, and so do your site visitors. So anyway, guys, I hope that was helpful. Read below for a more detailed description of how to set everything up and what everything does. It's good to talk to you again, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. Thank you.